Hello and welcome everybody to another video. Today we are having a nice amazing stream. Welcome everybody. Hello Alex, good day bro, good to see you again. Here we are trading this gold in New York session. Today is Thursday. Amazing Thursday for everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So let's get into it. I was looking to gold earlier, no any trades today taken. So let's start with the top down analysis. This was yesterday's trade. Let's remove this because it's a little bit annoying, and let's get into it, guys. So we can see here that gold is being extremely bullish. Hello Bratik Batel. Hello Bratik, what a name. So we can see here that recently gold been bouncing off this support, resistance and support area right there. The reason for gold bouncing from this area is that Trump said that we don't want to do war anymore. We are going to head into a peace deal. So I'm anticipating gold to keep moving bullish for the rest of the week until it retouch these lows, these highs I mean, right there. So this is my expectation for this week and also the next week, unless some news changes that. Agreement reaching by Iran, exchange for gradual. Yeah, so it looks good. I believe oil should be melting and gold should be moving to the upside after this interesting news, as you guys can see here. Wow, that was a nice breakout. So let's just get into the top down analysis and then we will get into it step by step. Gold, we have a very major area right there, a golden area right there. We can see a clear breakout to the upside, and gold probably will be rejecting from this area. As you can see, there was a previous resistance area right there, I believe. Yeah, as you can see here, this previous rejections area, you can see here there is a lot of wicks. Oh wow, this 4 hour candle also, as you notice, it's created without a bottom wick. Hello Ratul Rabi, hello. So without a bottom wick this 4 hour, that means we have extremely strong bullish momentum to the upside. We have on the 1 hour, we have a very clear range. This is a very nice support line, very good price action for today, and you can see here that we are breaking outside of this little range on the 1 hour time frame. But the issue is to the left hand side we have many rejection area, as you can see here. Like this is the recent rejection area, so I believe buys will be a little bit difficult. Look at this rejection area, we have also another one there. There is a lot of rejections area to the left hand side. We can see also this week didn't broke the previous week. Let's drop down to the 30-minute time frame. Wow, we have a really nice breakout on the 30-minute time frame. But the issue is the ranges. We don't have a range to continue going to the upside. So it's better if we get a confirmation like a retest, or this candle can close weak bearish, something like that. If we can get this candle closing a week bearish like this impulse A plus setup, we probably gonna look for buy. Otherwise it's better if we wait a little bit because it's a little bit overextended now. Or it actually can create this steeper bottom wick. Let me check the range. No man, I think there is a lot of rejection, and it's not a good idea to take buys unless we have good confirmation, guys. We need a good confirmation. Also gold price recently is overextended. We have a very clear rejection area right there. very clear one. Yeah, plus the price is a little bit overextended, so I think from 2 days we've been moving bullish for about, yeah, 2 days almost. 2000 pips to the upside. So it's better to wait for a nice confirmation. I will wait anyway for NYSE open, because that's when the volume comes. So by NYSE open we will have a lot of volume, which it will help us to take some nice trades. Look at this. So this range is not enough to take trades for buy, so I will be looking for sells below here for sure. This is gonna be an amazing sells below. Of course we need a closure. Yeah, and for buys is tough. I don't think there will be any buys anytime soon. Yep, I don't think I am interested in buys unless we see a closure, good closure above, because it's already like too much overextended. Look at this candle. Also this previous candle didn't have a bottom wick, so we can expect rejection anytime. Anytime it can reject. Even this current 4 hour candle, it doesn't have that much bigger of a wick, so it can reject, create a bottom wick, and then grab liquidity and then move to the upside, which is what I am anticipating for this session for here today. Alright, let's check oil real quick. Wow, on oil we had a very nice breakout, guys. Look at that breakout. I was watching it, but I didn't take the trade. Look, on the 15-minute, it's a very clear impulse entry A+ setup. So that's why I've been looking into oil recently and looking into taking some trades in oil in the future. I just need to backtest more and make sure that everything is okay, because it's mostly because of the volatility, because there is a news and stuff. If there was no news, I don't think oil will be moving like that. So I will be looking to it into these few days. Yeah, but it looks interesting. Yeah, but our main focus is on gold. Look at that rejection. Wow, what a rejection. Holy, the 120 pips to the downside. So all we have to do now is just wait for this 30-minute candle and 1 hour for the 4-hour closure. But probably in this next candle by NYSE open, I'm sure we are gonna get some good trades probably. So let's wait and see. If you guys have any question, just leave a comment. I will be happy to answer you. And if you are enjoying the stream, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'm here every day doing these live streams for free for you guys. Oh, that's so delicious. Delicious tea. Look at this rejection right there. Wow, look how gold is rejecting. I'm sure there is some people who entered buys right there, probably on the break of this high, and now they are crying. They are literally crying like a little 5-year-old baby because they entered on the break of this candle. So what happened is they placed their lines right above here, and they look, oh, look at that, it's a breakout. This candle created the bottom wick, and now it's breaking. Boom, 10 pips, and then it dumped like 155 pips, and a lot of people are crying now. Lucky. You have a lucky name, my friend, and you are lucky to be on this channel. So make sure you like and subscribe. We are doing here, as I said, every day, just providing free education and technical analysis, and we always taking trade live in front of millions and millions of people. That's a nice name. Welcome. Look how gold dumped now and stopped out all these traders out there. So a lot of traders as I was saying, they took the long position right here. Let's say 1 to 1 or something. I think their stop loss was below this candle right there. That's exactly, I am sure there is a lot of traders who entered this trade right now. But now they got stopped out. Why? Because this range is very overextended, man. It's and it's a rejection area. This area is a strong rejection area. If you look to the left hand side, look how many times gold rejected. It's countless times. You can see here only in this area 5 times it rejected. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see this is 5. Many times it's rejected. So we need a strong confirmation to enter buys above this area right there. Yep, that's why it's rejecting. Hello, Baharat. Baharat means spices in our language. In my language, Baharat means spices. Spices guy. That's nice, bro. That's a nice name you have there. So no, I didn't take this trade. Don't enter this trade. Just wait. We need a nice closure. I'm sure we are going to get a very good closure. It's just not the time yet for trading. We are waiting for NYSE open. As you can see here, I'm going to show you the clock where everything starts. So this, it shows where NYSE will open now in about less than 20 minutes. Look at this green circle right here. Look how many session is opening. New York, Toronto, Chicago, like a lot of session. This is the relapse. The highest volume of the whole day will be in 20 minutes. That's why we are waiting for that. That's a cool name actually. Baharati. Wow. It's a female name, correct me. Man, a lot of jokes in the chat. So it doesn't matter if he's a man or girl or boy. I think anymore you don't know it anymore. Yeah, so there is a red folder news right there, as you can see. What's that? Agreement reached by Iran, USA on easing the blockade in exchange for gradual reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. Alright, so they want to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Man, this is very interesting news. So I am expecting some volatility today. Some volatility. Yep, we had some orange folder news. Orange folder is like oranges, doesn't matter a lot, so it's good for the dollar. Was at 630. Yeah, so probably that's why gold is melting a little bit right now. So what we need to see here, in order for us to take sells, we need a nice candle closure like this. Nice candle closure with a nice steeper bottom wick. This will be perfect for sells. Something like this, and then probably next candle will close like this. That's what a perfect setup looks like, guys. That was a perfect setup looks like. This is what I'm waiting for, or probably range 2, like price should come down. Price should come down, break below this area, break and close below this area, retest, and then boom, we will enter on the sells right here. Just a simple and easy price action there, where we will place our stop loss, sell stop, and that's all. I think the camera have something. Yep, it's working now. That's good. Oh wow, that's amazing. So I was watching recently a female trader. They did some I think there was a meeting with Raja Banks. I'm going to show you the video right there. So actually females are pretty good traders. I believe they are better than boys at this game. Females are also good at this trading game. So yeah, I think I'm going to show you the video. It was in the Dominion Funding channel. Dominion Funding. Yup, this one right there. This one right there. I think she took out like 10k or something. This female trader, she's Indian as well. And yeah, it was a very nice video actually. There was some good information right there. Yeah, you can go and watch it whenever, after the stream, not now, after the stream. Yeah, 100% they are very good, better, very good emotional control. 100% Alex, they have much more emotional control than males, and they are actually emotionally stronger. They are much stronger emotionally than us. Oh, that's amazing, Alex. You have watched all the YouTube trading video, I guess, by this time. Everything you have already watched. I think YouTube videos, like trading videos, is not, after a certain time, like after a certain time of watching YouTube videos, it doesn't give you any information anymore. When you have enough experience and enough age, you should be working on yourself. But I just watch sometimes for fun, sometimes to hear people experiences and what they are talking about. Because when you are trading, yeah, almost there is like no new information. After, for example, 2-3 years of watching YouTube about trading, there is no new information at all. It's better to watch yourself. Watch yourself, your trading, your trades, your journal, whatever you are doing, how are you behaving whenever no one is looking. So yeah, I'm waiting for this setup now. If you can get this setup, it will be very, very juicy. Very juicy. Very. One more very. Just for the good luck. Man, sales below is looking amazing. But can we get that closure? Yeah, but watching people's who had done what I want to do gave me motivation. Yes, Alex, absolutely. It gives you motivation, but sometimes it's better now to focus on yourself. So imagine that you are watching people for like 3 or 4 years and you are not taking actions. So you will not develop. I have also been watching a lot of YouTube. Like, I don't say I don't watch, but taking action is what matters. For example, imagine you've been watching trading content for a year or two and you have not been trading at all. Not in a live account, not in a maybe not on a prob account like this. So action is the king, is the action. Yep, you are right. Sometimes that can be correct for motivation. Actually, action beats motivation. If you guys enjoying the stream, make sure you leave a like. It will help push this outside to other people who need this precious, valuable information. Yeah, you are right, but here we take action too. Definitely 100%. I like your spirit, my dear friend. I like this spirit. Yeah, we always have to take actions. Alright, let me put this our Telegram group link in the chat in case anyone wants to join. We are winners. We execute without hesitation. Definitely, bro. This is a very, very good facts. Actual facts. Pin the message. Yeah, I think it's pinned now, right? Yeah, I believe this message is pinned right now. This is our Telegram group link. If you are interested to join with the winners mindset, professional people who are interested to taking themselves to the next level, to becoming more professional, feel free to join. I'm sure it's more valuable to you than it's valuable to us. 100%, 110%. So gold today, like, we had some nice price action, but man, it was only, I think the good trade was right there. This was about London Open, I think. Wow, this was a good trade actually. Let's check the bottom wick. Bottom wick was a little bit small. It was very small, but it was a nice, I think, impulse trade. Oh wow, 72 pips. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, gold didn't move like recent move. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that going with this new 15-minute candle opening with very high volatility. I like that. I like when there is volatility in the market. So each 15 minute candle is 200 pips, almost 200 pips. That's why you should be careful and be patient. Don't just enter trade like this recklessly, because every single click matters, especially in this industry. Every single click matters, believe me, because you are basically getting paid for patience and clicking buttons. That's what you are getting paid for being patient and clicking buttons, which is buy and sell, of course. So if you are not patient and clicking recklessly, this will not lead you anywhere. I know a lot of people, they've been trading 5, 6, 7 years and they are still in the break-even stage. Break-even. So you better either you take this seriously or you don't trade at all. Why would you waste your time? This is a serious hustle for serious people, and it needs a lot of patience, a lot of discipline. You should also be disciplined in your real life in order to follow these rules on the will reflect. So your real life discipline will reflect on your trading performance. The more you take cautious and disciplinary actions, it will reflect on your trading performance for sure. Alright, so there's about, I think, 8-9 minutes left for this candle to close. Let's see if it will close below or above. Either ways, we will be ready to take something here today. Hello Roshan, how are you doing, bro? Good to see you. Hello Mr. 24 Forex. Hello, good to see you on the live stream. So we are waiting for this candle closure, either above or below. and we are expecting this is what I am waiting for right now, a closure below. We are very cautious about the buys, because you can see here for buys we have many rejections to the left hand side, a lot of rejections. So best case scenario is to wait for sells. Any closure below this range right here, we have extremely clean range to the left hand side, about 200 pips 200 pips to the left hand side. Wait, I think it's bigger than that. It's a little bit bigger than that. Let's drop it till here. Yes, it's about 279 pips to the left hand side. We have clean range, so we are just waiting for a closure, and we are going to enter right away after closure below. Not right away, we need some impulse candle like this to be formed, and then we are going to enter on the break of the low like this. This is what I want to see. Yeah bro, doing amazing, always doing amazing, always grateful for the opportunities, and grateful for this life, grateful for breathing and being here with you guys doing this video, grateful for every second. That's how you also should be grateful for being good. I remember when I was living at my old building, there was one guy who was living on the 5th floor. This guy, he has a Soviet background. I think he was Russian or Ukrainian guy, and he lives in the 5th floor, but I live in the 4th floor. And this guy, he actually doesn't have legs at all. He doesn't, like, there is no legs above the knee. And every day, from the morning, not from the morning, one day morning and one time at night, he goes up to the 5th floor by, I don't know how to explain it, by he's using his hand to go to the 5th floor and coming down. So as long as he's still breathing, he's still trying, you also should. How he was moving on a chair actually. So imagine that he was actually asking me to help him with his chair, but when I asked him to help going to the 5th floor, let me help you, he said no, don't help me, just take the chair. And then I took the chair, and he's just climbing to the 5th floor once in the morning and once at night. He's still, I think he was going to work or something. Yeah man, he's a really hustler, and he refused to give up, and he's still trying. What do you think if close 4754? 4754. Wait, 4754, where is that? Right here? Man, what are you talking about? 47 right here. 54. No bro, this is actually very dangerous. Why would you take a buy from there? You will take a buy till where? You mean this range? Bro, this is not a range. In this market condition, this is not a range anymore. It's just 69 pips. It's just 69 pips. It's not enough range for us to take a trade. Not enough range. So it's better to wait, be patient. For example, if we can have resistance being formed there, like for example, if this candle can tap this area, create a resistance, and then probably we will look for sells. But otherwise you cannot buy there or sell there because it's in the middle of the range. And we have, in 4 minutes, we have NYSE open, which is a very high volume. It's a very high volume time, so it's better to wait for NYSE open in 4 minutes. You have to be patient. What if close 4754? You mean closure above there? Oh, so if it closed above there, still it's not a good idea to take trades. We need close much way above there. Yeah, it's not a good idea to take sells or buys. I think it's better to wait. Better to wait for a better entry. Yeah, probably after the break of these highs. So even if it closed like this, we need it to break these highs, but the range, the problem is not the closure, the problem is the range to the left hand side. Look, to the left hand side we have rejections. Here there is a lot of rejections to the left hand side. That's why it's not good to take buys. Look, previously when price approached this area, there was a lot of rejections. Look here how moved 60 pips and then rejected. But our stop loss will be much more than that. Like, for example, our stop loss, if it was still there, it's a very big stop loss. Let's wait and see. There is just 2 minutes left on the candle, and we will look to take a trade from there. Your chart is lagging, I mean 4760. 4760, yes, definitely. Above 4760, I think we can look to take something. But I don't think it's going to close above 4760, bro. I don't think it's gonna close above that area right there. This is not possible. It doesn't look like it's going to close above there. It looks like it's going to close below, and probably we'll be looking for sells. If it gives us a good confirmation, we will be looking for sells. Yeah, so there is 1 minute left, guys. 1 minute left on this candle closure. 1 minute left. 30 minutes. Let's check the 4 hour. Yeah, so as you can see here, the thing is on the 4 hour, it tried to break the previous 4 hour high and it failed. It tried to break this 4 hour high, previous 4 hour high, and it failed. So if we got a nice closure and probably like a support, we should get a support and then closure above. If it tried to re-break these 4 hour highs, we will look for possible entries. Our entries will be right above there. Right above there. Oh wow, look at this candle. Look at this candle. It's getting interesting now, actually. It's getting very, very interesting now. Let's check the 15. It's a little bit tough. A little bit tough. We are in a range 75 pips. So probably on the second break, if this candle didn't create like big bottom wick, probably we can consider this 100 and something, 113 pips. With the volume coming from NYSE open, probably. But this is an impulse entry, so it's a little bit dangerous, guys. This entry is a little bit dangerous. Impulse entry. I actually prefer to see a closure. Let's check to the left hand side. Yes, there was a closure. Oh, look at this rejection wick. 100 and something. Alright. Yeah, it looks like impulse entry trade. Probably, so on the 30 minute, it looks very, very good to move to the upside. Maybe we can use some small lot for this trade right there. With NY open. Let's check the range. It's not enough. So our stop loss will be 100 pips for 100 pips for 70 pips. I am not confident in this, actually. I am not confident. If you guys enjoying the stream, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so it's spreaded to everyone out there who is looking for free education. Yeah, something like that. But look, we have a lot of rejection here to the left hand side. Let's measure this. Man, the range is too small. That's a very small range, so it's better to wait for a closure. I think better to wait for a closure. A closure will give us good confirmation, because now buys are a little bit risky. You can enter with a small lot size if you want to risk entry right above here, above this 4-hour high. Oh wow, on the 1 hour it's looking good as well. Yeah, above this 4-hour high, but I'm going to be waiting for a nice closure above, which will give me a much better confirmation. Oh wow, look at that moving. Look at that. Yes, buys. Why no buys, bro? Why? It doesn't look bad, it looks risky. For me, actually, for me personally, it looks risky. Very, very risky. That's why I'm not entering. I'm not entering, bro. Look at that. You notice here that the previous 4 hour it closed with no bottom wick, so we have bullish volume into our side, and also we have fundamentals into our side, so it should move up. It should move up. But it's not the A plus. It is, maybe you can say A, but not A plus. I'm just looking for A plus setups. That's all. Just looking for some A plus setups. The left is not clean. Yep, I understand the left is not clean, but we have volume coming from NYSE open. We have some volume. Look at this. We have some nice volume coming. Yeah, actually I think buys from there would have not been bad. Wow. But yeah, it's better to wait. If this candle can close like this, exactly, we'll be taking buys on the candle after with NYSE volume. So I believe we can break from this choppy area right there. It's a very, very choppy area. Yeah, so price should at least tap into this zone right here. Probably this zone, as you can see. Yep. How much is this? About 180. Tough. Yeah. Oh wow, look at that rejection. Wow, just look at that rejection. Yup, but volume actually beats everything. If you have volume to your side, you can enter without any fear, but you need a lot of experience to enter without any fear if you have a clean range to the left hand side. But for me, yeah, for me this is not an A plus setup, guys. It's not an A plus setup. I need a clean range. Look how choppy this is. Look, there is way too much rejections from this area right there. Let's mark it and check. Look, so price almost rejecting from there, but it's pushing now, so it's rejecting from there. This is what I was saying before this candle closure. I was expecting that price will go and then reject. This is why I didn't enter. But you know how it could be better if this candle right there had a top wick. Like if this impulse candle had a top wick like this, something like this, it would have been much better. Wow. But it doesn't have a top wick, guys. It doesn't have a top wick. Even like this, no, just a small one, just a small wick. but it doesn't have any top wick, so it's better to wait. This candle will close about 7 minutes. In 7 minutes this candle will close and we can look for some buys. If it will close like this is a very good setup for us now. And with the volume coming from NYSE, we will probably anticipate this to move up. Yeah, with the volume to our side. But it's better if this candle can create a huge top wick to fill. So the wick fill is on our side now. If this candle closed like this, we have a wick fill into our side, so we can manage risk. Like we can secure about 50 pips and then stops to break even and secure some partials, you know. We have this wick to fill to the left hand side, I mean on this candle, so it's much better entry. I would like to see a bigger candle. If we can get a bigger candle, this will be much better to enter the trade. Will give us even more confidence in this. Even more confidence. Let me check this Forex Factory. Real quick, there is nothing new now. Nothing new on Forex Factory. Yeah, how many minutes left? Oh, 6 minutes. 6 minutes left. Actually, I want to see this wick a little bit bigger than that. A little bit bigger, at least half of the range for 100 pips. Then it would be perfect. If we can get a wick like this, 100 pip wick, we can anticipate that this will go to fill this wick, the next candle, and we will enter based on it. We can enter based on that. Look how many rejections right there. Wow, that's a huge rejection right there. Look at this rejection. Oh man, I think it's dangerous to take any buys from here. It's very dangerous. Very dangerous, guys. So be careful. Just be careful from the buys. Anyone who entered that trade should manage your risk accordingly. At least secure half or something. At least secure something. Yes, bro, the left is not clear at all. It's dangerous actually to enter a trade at this moment. But if we can get closure, I will be looking to enter. If we can get this candle to close like this, I will probably be looking to enter. Oh, the next 4-hour candle is closing as well in 19 minutes. In 19 minutes, the next 4-hour candle is going to close. Yeah, so if it closed above this line right here, it looks good to move up. It looks very good to move to the upside. 5 minutes left for the 15 candle closure. So let's see. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them in the comment and I will be happy to answer them. If not, just make sure you like the stream so it can be spreaded to everyone who is looking for free information, not course seller and fake influencers, fake gurus, and all these fake people out there. Fake MFs. There is a lot of fake MFs out there right now that they are scamming people. Scamming people for free education that's on YouTube. Oh, that's so good. So good. So can we get this candle closure in about 3 minutes and 20 seconds? 3 minutes. Yes, bro, actually cells looks much better. I agree with you with the cells, it looks much better. So profitable trading is boring. Same session every day, same process, same risk, and same patience. You come to the chart every day It shouldn't be fun. You should not be excited. You should not be dopamine driven, or I want to take a trade today. Let's go. Man, it's not like this. You want to gamble today. That's what you want to do. You are not going into a casino. This is a work. It's a business. Like you are going into your work. So if you are looking for excitement, you are looking for the wrong thing. You have to change your mindset and change your mentality. This is not a game. It's not fun. This is a work. It's a serious work. It's a business. This is the ocean of failure. A lot of traders come here with big dreams and they want to get rich between a day and night. Man, this doesn't work like this. This is the reality of trading. It's boring as fuck. It's very boring, guys. You have to wait for your setup every single day, at least 1 to 2 hours every single day, and sometimes you can take a win, sometimes it's a loss, and sometimes you will not take anything, not a win or not a loss. So this is the reality of trading. You should accept. And the worst thing about this all is that you can follow your rules, you can follow your setup, your plan, and execute perfectly, and still you will take a loss. That's where a lot of people, they go nuts. Like they start blowing their account, blowing their funding, and man, it's a tough mental game. This is what it is. It's a very, very tough mental game. So it should be even tougher. Like in these markets now, there is a lot of sharks and whales and big octopus shit, so you cannot take money from them. So trading is a zero-sum game. If you are taking money, if you are winning money in these markets, you are taking it from someone else. And if you are losing this money, someone else is taking your money. So man, you should be careful what you are doing right there. Alright, this candle is going to close right now in about 30 minutes. But we want to see it close above this candle right there. It cannot close like this. We want to see it close above. This will be our entry somewhere like there. If it can close above. How many? Okay, 10 seconds left. Man, why it's going down like that? What? So actually this is not good now. I don't think we can take anything if it closed like this. This was a little bit unexpected. It was a little bit unexpected. This should have closed above this range right here. If it closed above the range, we could have taken the trade. But for now, it's getting riskier actually now. If we take it from here, the probability is lower and it's more riskier to take a trade right there. We can get stopped right away. I'm sure we can get stopped right away if we took it from here. So you guys be careful. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to take that anymore. Wow, look at that rejection. Look at that rejection. Oh my gosh, that's crazy, dude. Look at that going. Oh wow. This is what I was saying right now. So I'm sure a lot of people entered on this little wick right there. There is millions and millions of traders who entered on this little wick, probably anticipating this wick fail or something. But now they got stopped out right there. Right there they got stopped out. So now the thing is, with the next 4-hour candle is going to close in about 13 minutes. 13 minutes we are going to get this 4-hour candle closure, which will be accordingly with, we have the 4-hour candle closure, the 1 hour, 30 minutes and 15, even the 5 minutes, but we are not looking into that. So we have 4 time frame closure in the next 10-13 minutes. and this candle is rejecting, so it's better to stay away, guys. Better to stay away from now and be a little careful, because this is the difference between profitable trader and non-profitable traders. This is the difference. You better be careful. Wow, look how this is melting right now. Wow, absolutely crazy. So this is what I was talking about, that this trade is risky. You should not take buys above here. Look at this rejection. It exactly price did what I just say, about 40-50 pips, and then boom, it's melting like 150 pips, something like that. That's what I was saying 2-3 minutes ago. You can go back in this live stream when I was analyzing this trade, and I was exactly saying that price is going to retrace. That's why it's not a good idea to take that trade. It was not an A plus setup, it was just an A setup. So actually, if this candle can close bearish below this area right there, it's much better to look for sells now. Much better to look for sells when this 4-hour candle closure, just about 10 minutes, I think so, yeah. In 10 minutes we have a 4-hour candle closure. So if you cannot wait for 10 minutes, it's better to leave this trading and find something else to do. It's better to leave the trading thing and find something else to do, because it's all about patience. It's all about patience. Alright, wow, look how volatile this candle is. Look how volatile. This 30-minute candle just moved about, wow, 276 pips in these two 30-minute candles. Extremely volatile. So any little mistake, just a small mistake, it can lead to a very big loss, guys. That's why I am just being patient and taking a careful trade. That's what matters in here now, is to be patient and take your trade, the right one, like a sniper. You should be a sniper in the jungle, waiting for the whole day sometimes and taking the best trade. But sells make more sense now. Yes, definitely, Zainab, sells makes much more sense. So this is what I'm planning for. I was planning for sells for this whole session. I was not even looking for buys. Buys is very tough. Very tough for buys. And the range is small and we have a lot of rejections. Yep, so this 4-hour, if it closed below, let's wait for the 4-hour to close and we will do a fresh top-down analysis, and from there, yeah, actually sells looks perfect now, because you see this week grabbed liquidity for all the buyers. So I believe it will keep moving now to the downside, at least till the bottom of the range right there. At least till the bottom of the range. 8 minutes left right there. This is the perfect trade. This is what I can call an A plus setup, which I am ready to execute on. Can we sell after 15-minute close? Bro, you have to be a little bit more patient, Mr. Pratik. Mr. Pratik, you have to be more patient, bro. So if this for a 15-minute candle closed like this, yeah, I think you can wait, look for sells. But man, this stop loss is about 100 pips. It's way more now than 100 pips. This stop loss. So this week it grabbed all the liquidity from the buyers now. All the buyers, they have been got stopped out right there. Right there from this candle. Right there. Wow. It's interesting how price action moves. Yes, I am waiting for closure, then I will sell. Alright, but you should be careful. If it is according to your plan and according to your strategy, then you can do that. But there is one more thing. I don't want this 15-minute candle to close 50% of the range. So it should be less than 50%, a little bit above, leaving this nice bottom wick. And next candle should create a beautiful top wick, something like this. Next candle should create a top wick and probably will go down from there, something like this. Yup, now it's preparing for a nice closure. This will be the 4-hour new 4-hour bottom wick. So why I'm anticipating this in 6 minutes, this can form the new 4-hour bottom wick. Yep, also this 1 hour should close below this area right here. So 1 hour should close below this area right there. Also the 30-minute and the 15, right below this area right there. We will be looking for sells very soon, very soon, with a nice top wick. Then it looks perfect to take the trade. This is what you are looking for, guys, right? Sells after this bearish closure. Yes, Abdullah, I'm looking for sell after this bearish closure. Exactly, I agree with you regarding the 50% range. That's good. That's mean you are an experienced trader, because most of the people, they don't know about this information. This is only for the experienced traders, the one who got stopped out many times inside the range, and that's how you know it's the right trade to take. All this information, it comes from experience. So yeah, it looks actually very good for sells. We just need this 30-minute candle, 1 hour, and the rest to close below this area, especially the 30-minute candle to close below this area right there. Then we will be looking for sells right there. Alright, 4 minutes left, but this candle is pumping, man. Wow, what's that? The candle is just very volatile. Let's check oil real quick until gold close this candle. Let's check oil. Alright, it's melting now. So I believe it's melting because the Iran wants to do some peace deal. Maybe that's why it's melting. Yeah. The 1 hour. 1 hour also should close below this range. So if it didn't close below this range, I cannot take a sell, guys. I cannot take a sell if this candle didn't close below this range right here. Even in the 15-minute, you can see clearly we need below this range right here, below this line. So be careful, guys, be careful with anything you take. This is a very risky time and setups and everything. All right, so there is two minutes and a half left for the candle to close. Can we get some nice sells? Some nice sells in this closure. Okay, it's looking good. To be honest, it's looking good. Man, I think this is gonna be a tough closure. Tough. 3 minutes left. 2 minutes. Oh, 2 minutes. 2 minutes left on the candle. Yep, let's watch the 30 minute. I think 30 minute is the best time frame to watch, and it's the best time frame to take trades and entries is the 30 minutes. Personally, I prefer to watch the 30 minutes over the rest of the time frames. Yep. Just 2 minutes left, guys. Only 2 minutes left. Exactly, Zainab. Sellers and buyers got kicked out today, so I hope we don't get kicked out as well. That's exactly true, and I prefer taking my trade after some liquidity is being taken out, which is much better. So, and it gives an extra layer of confirmation. It gives us an extra layer of confirmation. So this candle is about 30 seconds. Man, it looks like it's going to close bullish. It looks like it's going to close bullish. Alright, so now we got the closure. Oh man, it closed very bullish. Oh man, what kind of closure is this? Look at this ugly ass 1 hour candle. Look at this. Would you just look at this ugly ass 1 hour candle? Man, this candle is so ugly. It didn't even close below the range. Didn't even close below the range. Man, I don't know, this is a little bit tough actually. It's a little bit tough. I don't think I can take sells unless we get a closure below this range right here. Look, on the 30 minutes it's very clear that we are having a support, and also on the 15. On the 15 it's closed bearish, but not below this range, below that range. So technically it looks good, it still looks good to move to the downside, but I prefer not to take this entry. NFB tomorrow, let's full port again. No, Abdullah. No man, I don't think we are gonna be full porting anytime soon. Do you consider the current candle took liquidity? Yes, of course. This current candle took a lot of liquidity. Now this price, it should be good to moving to the downside. But as I said, I prefer waiting for confirmation, like at least 2 or 3 confirmation, so I can take my trade. But yeah, no, I cannot take this. I cannot. It could work, but also this candle broke the high. It's stuck in this range now. On the 15 minute, to be honest, on the 15 minute it's good to move down, but at any given time it can go and break this high, tap this area again, and I don't want to keep my stop loss above there like 140 pips. I think it's a lot for a stop loss. So just for me, based on my rules and my trading plan, it's not a good trade for me, so I prefer to stay out. Yeah, there is always better opportunities. There is always better setups and much more clear price action. This is not a clear price action right there. This is not the clearest. Yep, look at that ugly ass price action, man. What's that? Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait a little bit till we get a breakout away from this range. If we can get a nice breakout away from this range, will be much better. Do you consider the current candle? So the current candle, it didn't, what kind of liquidity you mean? The current candle, no, this green candle, it took a lot of liquidity. So a lot of people, they went long right there on the break of this 4-hour candle high. A lot of people went long, and yep, this candle grabbed liquidity, but this next candle should move actually to the downside, break these lows, this candle low, this candle low, because some people, they have a large stop loss which is below this candle and this candle right there. Yep, that's why. So I believe it should move down to these lows at least. So before, I used to take a lot of trades in the range, but trades in the range is not good for me. I just prefer to be like stress free. So whenever I had A plus setup, I just take the trade. If it's less than A plus setup, just no need to bother it. Why would I wait for like 30-40 minutes in the trade and it's consolidating, going up and down, up and down? And it's stressful, it's tiring, and it's a waste of time. So you can either take a good trade. Good trades actually tend to work around from 5, 10, 15 minutes maximum. It can work. It doesn't need a long time for a good trade to work. And also, man, this is along with the 4-hour candle. So the 4-hour candle just closed below the range right here, as you can see. So I believe we are good to go down. We are kinda good to go down. Yeah, if it broke the low one more time, maybe we will see some move to the downside. Very choppy range. Probably if we got closure above, now if we got a closure above, something like this, any closure above will be nice to go to the upside. Any closure above, because price rejected this area many times, so if it's not going to the downside, it will definitely go to the upside. Now let's just be patient and wait. It's all about being patient and waiting for your setup. It's all about that. Probably with the next 15-minute candle. So if the next 15-minute candle closed bearish like this, I will probably be looking to take it to the downside. I will probably be looking for that, because there is one good confirmation, which is the 4-hour candle. It closed below this resistance area right there. Yeah, man, I don't like trading in this range. I think I prefer to wait. This is the best option is just to wait for a clear setup. You are not losing anything if you wait, but if you enter the trade right now, you are gonna be losing a lot. Believe me, I've been there many times. I have taken this many trades, and every single time I got humbled. Every single time. Look how this candle is just not moving. It's not moving to the upside, not moving to the downside. Where does it want to go? This is tough. Yeah, this is a little bit tough actually. Little bit tough range we are in now. So this 15-minute candle is going to close in about 5 minutes. 5-6 minutes. We are going to have another 15 candle closure. I believe it will give us much better confirmation to take this. Much better confirmation. What's happening? I think you're having some lag right there. Yup, it's all good. So this 15-minute candle is going to close in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Let's see how will it close. Let's check oil real quick. Check oil. Wow, oil is melting, man. What a huge rejection candle. Look at that rejection candle. Wow. That's very interesting. Very interesting, but not as interesting as gold. Not as interesting as gold. Yep, let me remove this stuff. Alright, 3 minutes left for this 15-minute candle to close. Can we see a closure below? So I actually want to see a closure below this area right here. If I got a closure below this area, it's going to be a very good confirmation to move to the downside. You know, the price is not moving to the downside yet because of this support area right here. Look at that. Now it become a resistance. That's why price is struggling to break this area right there. Right there, price is struggling. Let me draw a rectangle which will help us to understand this much better. Right there. That's why you can see price is rejecting and struggling. We have one range here and one range right there on top of this range. I believe soon, very soon, we can get out of this range. Very soon. Oh wow, wow, gold is cooking. To be honest, if this candle can close bullish, probably I'm going to look for some buys. Because if you see recently here, if you noticed, whenever candle closed above, it went to the upside. Yep, rejected here a little bit. But now we have on our side a wick to fill. This is what gives me the confidence, is this week to fill, at least this week to fill. About 80 pips. 80 pips of not guaranteed profit, but there is a very high chance. This chance is about 80%. We have 80% guarantee probability that this candle will fail this week, which is a very high percentage, by the way. It is a very, very high percentage, 80%. Come on, gold. Come on. Oh, wow. Wow, look at this bump, guys. Look at this bump. So there was some people that were looking for sells, but I said better to wait for confirmations. Better to wait for confirmation. Tough place. It's a very tough place we are in. But the smartest people is the one who will not trade this. Believe me, the smartest people is the ones who will not take any trade. Not everyone knows that, but this is the truth. Who can stay away is the smartest person in the room. Yep. So let's see, can we get this 15-minute candle closure? What's that? Yeah, definitely. Definitely 100%. After this candle, 15-minute candle closes, break the high. Wait a little bit, just a little bit above there. Now, all what we need is the next 15-minute candle to retest this line. Retest this line right there. Entry is going to be above the high. We need just a really nice little bottom wick. Oh, something like that. Yeah, perfect. Something like that. So I want to see it try to break the low one more time. Yep, just try to break the low one more time. Let's see. Alright, so this is the break of the low. One more time. Let's create a limit order. Yep, that's where the stop loss and take profit. About 0.5%. That's correct. Risking about 0.5%. Oh wow! Whoa, damn! What was that, guys? Holy! What was that? Forget about it, man. That was tough. Now, if it broke this high, I believe there's a good chance, but man, I don't want to have 133 pip stop loss. And if it broke the high now, I think there's a very, very good chance to go up. There is a very good chance to go up, guys. Very, very good chance. Yeah, but I just don't like the how price move, because previously I entered on such trades, they were high probability, but I just got stopped out or price simply doesn't move. So why I'm bothering myself, why I'm stressing myself out? Just better to stay away from it. This is what my experience tells me. For example, yesterday we got a setup, very smooth setup, very clean setup. We entered, boom, in 5 minutes it was a win. It hit our profit target and everyone was on his way. Yeah, look how it is playing right there. It is playing dirty games. Playing dirty games. I have been there before many times, and I have taken endless amount of trades. I've been trading for the past 4 to 5 years, and when this is happening I don't care anymore. Like, I don't care if it's a buy or sell, but just prefer to stay away from it. I prefer to stay away. Look how many times it grabbed liquidity and then moved up. So this is 1, 2, 3. Probably this is the 4th time now it's grabbing liquidity. That means it's gonna do it again and again. The trend is not defined. The direction is not defined right here. So that's why I prefer to wait or just totally stay away from this. And my advice for you guys as well, it's much better to stay away from this. If not, just use a very small risk. But as well, I used to use a small risk, but when I use a small risk and it's a win, I become more greedy and want to enter more with a big lot size. So the smartest option is what I just said. You just watch it, you just anticipate the move, you just learn what happened today, write it in your journal, and be ready for the next day. Whenever your setup comes, you just hit and execute. Look, this was the trade I took yesterday. It was exactly at the same time, around NYSE open, like 30 minutes back from now, 30 minutes. Look, this was actually 30-minute candle. 30-minute candle created a very nice support. We have a cute range to fill. Look at this cute range, very clean move, and with also a wick fill. So I entered on the rebreak of the high, boom, 72 pips secured, and went on my way. Simple, 65 stop loss and 70 pips win. We got very nice confirmation, very nice volume, all was good. Yup, this is crazy. It's very crazy moves. Oh wow, look at that, now gold is breaking. Wow, that's interesting, guys. So it broke from here. Now let's calculate together. Let's calculate how many pips this move is going to go, because at least your stop loss should be right there. Your stop loss will be right there for about 136 pips stop loss. Let's see if it can go for 136 pips. At least 1 to 1. This is minimum. If you are going less than 1 to 1, then you are wasting your life. And there's also some rejections to the left hand side. I am actually excited to see what price is going to do now. I am excited, and it's very interesting how price is moving. Yeah. So preferably, I think if someone entered, you can secure right about this week about 40 pips. But man, this is a very small amount of pips. Like, in these market conditions, 40 pips is nothing. What are you talking about? Like, look, for example, this 15-minute candle moved about 150 pips. One 15-minute candle. So you should set a goal when you are trading, like for example to catch a 15 or a 30-minute candle. And this is like my goal when I come to trading. I'm just looking for only one 15 or 30-minute candle that I can catch, and that's it. This is my goal of trading. And believe me, one candle is more than enough. If you caught a candle that's 150 pips, what else do you want? It's very, very good work if you can catch one candle like that consistently. This is amazing. Like, you are a legitimate profitable trader if you can catch only one candle consistently like this. Yeah. Oh wow. So now we have a 30-minute candle closure coming up soon, but its best way is that if this 13-minute candle can close above like this, I will be still looking for buys. I will be looking for buys because look how many times price tried to move to the downside. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So 4 times price tried to move to the downside, but it failed. It failed to move to the downside. So now the only way in front of us is to the upside, which after this 15-minute candle closure, we will be looking for some buys. Also, it grabbed liquidity right there. Can you imagine? I'm sure that a lot of people, they didn't pay attention to this support area right here. Look how tough this area. Price couldn't even broke below it. Like, it tapped 1 time, 2 times, and boom. Oh wow. Look at this candle moving, guys. What an amazing move. Come on, can we fill this week at least? Can we fill the week? If we can fill the week, this is gonna be an amazing trade. If we can fill the week. Yep. Come on, I want to see like a strong bump to the upside. Strong pump. Your patience levels is too good, bro. Wow. See, just like what I said, strong bump to the upside, and this is what's happening right now. This is what's happening. Bro, it's all part of the game. This is all part of it. So you shouldn't have any emotions or any feelings for this shit, you know. Just let it go. Wherever it moves, it doesn't matter. Up or down, it's all one outcome. One outcome. So imagine it rejects from there now. Probably can reject from that area. Let's see if it can reject and probably close below. I will be still looking for some good sells for the downside. The chat is a little bit quiet. I think some people took this trade and they got stopped out. Did you guys took this trade? Let me know in the chat. Wait, I will make a poll. DT. So I left a poll in the chat because I know some people are shy to say that they took a trade. So you can just vote, and it is anonymous vote, so no one will see if you have voted or not. you can just vote, and it's a free vote. You don't have to pay money to vote. Oh wow, it's rejecting from this area right now. It is rejecting. So I will end this vote before this candle ends in 2 minutes. So you better be quick. Better be quick. You took the buys, right? We are talking about the buys, which was, I think, the only viable logical trade was the buys. Oh wow, also Raja Banks took this trade. Wow, that's nice. That's nice, man. Raja is a very impulsive guy. It's not good for our health. Believe me, it's not good for our health. So, how many of you guys took it? Come on, 1 minute left. Alright, so this candle is going to close in 1 minute. In 1 minute, this candle is going to close. Yeah, but it's actually very high possibility to move to the upside. That's very, very correct. Oh wow, can it break its own high? Oh wow. Alright, okay, this looks interesting now. Let's check the 4 hour. Oh wait, the 4 hour, it doesn't look good for buys actually. The 4 hour doesn't look good at all. 1 hour is not bad because it break the previous low. 30 minutes it looks good, but we need a steeper bottom wick at least. Yeah, about 40 pips something. We need a steeper bottom wick. Nice that it's creating a top wick now, so we need a steeper bottom wick, and probably we will look to it from there. We will look into it. So I ended the vote. Okay, so it's 50-50. 50-50. Some people took this trade and some people didn't. 50%, 50%. Interesting. We need to see a very, very steep bottom wick. Not a very, very, but just till here at least for these 40 pips, and we will look forward for it from there, and then break the high. I believe there will be very high probability. We are also now approaching some volume time, so I think it's good. It's good to go. Good to go. Now this candle closed above. Where is this rejections? To the left hand side, right about here. Yeah, the only thing I am concerning about is just this rejections to the left hand side, guys. This rejection is actually not that good. This is what makes this trade a little bit lower probability. But as you can see here, previously we closed above this area and price went much further with volume. So I believe if price broke this high, 16 pips. Oh man, that's tough. Yep, at least 167, but we need a lot of volume and a nice steeper wick. Let's see. Let's see if we can get either both nice volume or a steeper wick. Oh wow, it's rejecting now. This candle is rejecting. Yeah, so to be honest, it's even much better if we can get a fake out below there. If we can get fake outs, oh wow, it's going to be beautiful. Fake out sells below that area right there. Wow, it's going to be amazing below this area. Alright, so we got our stop. We got our bottom wick now. We got our bottom wick. Bro, this is tough. Little bit tough. Oh wow, look at this rejection now. Look at that rejection. So can we see it now, this candle breaking the highs again? How much? 93 pips. Yup, doesn't sound bad. It doesn't sound bad. Doesn't sound bad at all. Oh wow, look at this bleeder. Oh wow. Wow, what a move down. Now if it can break this high, I believe we are having a good chance for it to move to the upside. Very, very good chance. A very, very good chance, guys. Excellent chance to move to the upside. I am in profit. Should I sell or wait? I am worried for sudden drop. Bro, you should absolutely... I have no idea, man, but you should be careful. You are in sell or buy? I am in profit. Should I sell or wait? I am worried for sudden drop. I think what, by the time I read this chat now, what you are worried about is have happened already. It has happened what you are worried about. You should manage your risk accordingly. At least close 50% of your position, because man, this is a bearish it's a bearish. So the 4-hour candle, it closed below, so there is a high probability also that price will move to the downside. Very high probability that price will move to the downside, create this 4-hour bottom wick. This is what we are waiting for the whole this session, to create this 4-hour bottom wick. So you should secure something or close at least, or it's up to you. It's up to you, because it can pull back up. It's up to you, my dear friend. Yeah, so I'm going to place a buy stop above this area right there. I'm going to place a buy stop if this candle went and broke the high. Because everything is in place, just these ranges to the left hand side. Yeah. Oh man, it's not enough even for 1-to-1. It's not enough. So at least till this area where we got a rejection before, at least till this area right here. Let's check. Yep, somewhere there. Somewhere there. Doesn't look bad. Bro, it's up to you. It's a dangerous shit what you are doing. It's a dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Yep, exactly about 1 to 1. So let's wait now. Let's see, because now this candle created a very nice steeper bottom wick, and we have a breakout, closure, everything is in place. And if this candle will come to break its own high, this is the high of the 4 hour and the high of the 1 hour as well as the 30 minute. Yep, only these rejections to the left hand side. So probably with volume, I believe price can just keep going to the upside. Price can keep going to the upside with volume. Alright, so this 15-minute candle, we have about, how many minutes we have? We have about 5 minutes left for this 15-minute candle to close. Even if it closed bearish like this, it's even better. It will increase our probability if this candle closed bearish like this and broke off the high. So if it closed bearish like this, I mean above the range of course, and then the next candle created a bottom wick and boom, went to the upside. Let me show you something like this. Oh no, what was that? So if this 15-minute candle can close like this, template red, so it's just right here, and we have this beautiful bottom wick, and we have a little top wick as you can see here. Yep, so if this 15-minute candle can close as an impulse candle like this, I will probably be looking to enter. We'll be looking to enter this buy right away. Waiting for this. That's what I am waiting for. That way we will have a good stop loss, and with the volume we will have a much higher probability for price to continue moving in our side. So this game, it's about the probability. Everything is about the probability. So it's better to have the probability to our side than to the bad side. Yup, it looks like it's going to close like this. It looks like it's going to close nicely like this. Oh, alright. Alright. Just 4 minutes left for this candle to close. Only 4 minutes left. Can we get that closure? Can we get that closure? This is gonna be very, very interesting, guys. It's going to be very, very interesting. Yup, this is insane. For real. For real. I wasn't expecting that, man. It looked like it's a good price action today. Was expecting smooth moves to the upside, but this is what we are getting. Alright, so now we have 1 minute and 40 seconds on the clock. 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Can we get this closure? Can we get this closure? Very, very interesting. Oh wow, look at this candle. It doesn't even want to go down. Doesn't even want to go down, guys. It's just keep pushing up and up and up. Alright, 50 seconds on the clock. 50 seconds left for this candle to close. Can we get it? Probably. Oh man. Oh no, it's closing below the range now. It's closing below the range. 12 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. What? On the last second it closed above the range. That is extremely interesting. Alright, so I'm gonna place my buy stops anyway, because it looks like it have closed above this range, and I believe with the break of this previous candle it's going to move a little bit up, at least a little bit up to the upside. So can we get another break of the low? It's looking nice. Yup, so I'm going to place my stop loss, my buy stop right there. That's a buy, my buy stop is placed right there. And let's see, now it's up to the probability to work. Now everything is in our favor. I believe there is some volume coming also now with this 1 hour candle closure. 30 minute is looking perfect. Look how this 30 minute retrace create a bottom wick. 1 hour candle is looking also nice if it will rebreak its own high, as well as the 4 hour is rebreaking its own high. So let's see guys. Let's see if this will work. Alright, it's playing around. Look how beautiful it looks on the 30-minute time frame. We just need the 1-to-1 and that's all. We just need a 1-to-1. Buy it will reach for 800 or for 850 before the next drop. For 800. Let's see, bro. So I don't care if it will reach wherever it will reach. I am just targeting 1-to-1. That's all. All I am aiming for is just 1-to-1. Nisha Bandari. Yup, you are right, it can go. But we have everything to our side, and with my experience, I believe this should move to the upside. Should move to the upside, definitely. Not definitely, but there's a high probability it will move to the upside, that's all. And if it didn't, Nisha Bandari. Bro, I didn't say you are a girl, but your name is Nisha Bandari. I am just saying your name that you left on YouTube. Why you left a girl's name on YouTube? Can we get a break? Can we get a break? Okay, so probably just waiting. Just waiting. Yep, I know there is some a little bit rejections to the left hand side, but man, we already rejected this area. You can see here we already rejected. So this next break, and we also have created a steeper bottom wick. Price clearly wants to go to the upside, but we need to break these highs. And after we break these highs, I'm going to lower my stop loss about here. It's a very small stop loss. It's going to be. Alright. I am not bro, I am a girl. Ah, okay, okay. I apologize, my fault. My fault. So, can this candle break the previous high? Wow, it's struggling to break actually. It's struggling. Struggling to break. Alright, I guess we are in now. Oh wow! Look at that! Holy! Wow, that was a nice spike up. Hopefully it's not a liquidity grab. It was a nice spike up. Can we see it better move than this? Alright, I am already in a trade, guys, and now I'm leaving it to the probability to work out. It doesn't matter if it's a win or a loss. I'm just executing my edge and trading based on my plan and probability. So as you can see here, we have a 71% win rate. If this is a win, it's from the 70 side. If it's not, then it is just another loss, which happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. So let's see. Let's see. But be careful. If anyone wants to enter this trade, just please plan your risk carefully. I am risking 0.5%, and when this candle break the high again, I'm going to reduce my stop loss to 0.3%. 0.5 to 0.5 almost. This is my risk to reward ratio, which I have a very nice win rate. Yep, that's basically it. So probably if it break a little bit above that high, I will try to move my stop loss. I just needed to break this high again. So the thing is that next 31 hour candle is closing in about 7 minutes. Oh wow, I didn't see that coming. So probably in about 7 minutes we should close this before the next 1 hour candle opens, because you know, when the 1 hour candle opens, it can wick us, like whenever it create a bottom wick. But wait, I think it should create above this support. I think we are good, guys. I believe we are good. We just need to see a little move to the upside. Can it break this high again? Yeah, that's a little bit tough. Okay, it looks like it's breaking now. Nice, nice, break the high. Come on, Goldie. So I'm gonna go get some drinking water and I will be right back. So what's that, man? This looks like it's not moving. Hi, hello, Roshan. Bye. Five minutes left on the candle. Can we see a spike up? Can we see a spike up? Would be nice, man. The price is not moving. What the F is happening? Can we break above this wicks? I will probably move my stop soon. Yeah, if we cannot break above these wicks. Yeah, so this is the only nearest rejection here, and this is the nearest. Probably we'll look to secure something right around there if it will run. Oh, so it already broke this wick. It already broke this rejection wick. So there I'm just marking the rejection wicks to the left hand side, and that's all. We were up about, how many pips is this? About 30 pips. It's not interesting actually. So the next 1 hour candle is going to close soon, guys. Next 1 hour candle is going to close soon. If it closes like this, then it will be nice. This is the next rejection area. Next rejection area about 40 pips. Probably I should move the stops to break even because I don't like how this trade is behaving. This is not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see some nice move to the upside. Yup, something like this. So some nice move to the upside. I'm going to place my stops to break even now, because as I told you, this is a little bit risky trade and we should manage this trade accordingly. If it was a better setup than this, I would have just left it till it hit my take profit, but here we have a rejection area. And the next 1 hour is going to open soon. So if it is willing to go, I believe it just should go to the upside. Otherwise, I am not sad if it will be a break-even trade. Come on, can we see another push before this 1 hour candle closure? I want to see another push before the 1 hour candle closes. Will be nice. Yep, our stop is moved to the break even now. You know why I stopped? In this trade I moved my stop early, guys, because this is a risky trade. It's not safe like the other trades I take. We are a little bit overextended and there is some rejections to the left hand side here. That's why I moved my stops early. So if it hit, it hits. If it didn't hit, we are not losing anything. There is no risk on the table. It's a free risk trade. Like if they tell you there is a chance you can win $1,000 and there is a chance or you will not lose anything, what will you choose? Of course you will enter. Who doesn't want to win $1,000? Yeah. So I want to see it break above this line. It should break above this line with some volume. Otherwise, if it didn't break above this line, doesn't look good. Okay, nice. Come on, give us some nice break to the upside. At least $150, at least. At least $150. Wow, look at that going. Look at that going, guys. Come on, we need to see a little bit more volume. Alright, this is about $100. Can we get 150? And probably I will call it a day. If we can get 150, which is enough for my 1 day $150 trade. Alright. It's rejecting a little bit. Pullback on hopes of Iran peace deal. Yeah. So it's looking like it will hit our break even, guys. It's looking like it will hit our break even, which I don't mind at all, because this was a risky trade and we executed. I followed my rules exactly how I want. I executed perfectly and I have accepted the outcome of this trade, which is either a win or a win. So in both scenarios it's a win-win situation. Yeah. I don't care now about the rest, just let it play out. Okay, I got stopped there at break even. You should secure something in 100 USD. Oh no, bro, 100 USD is not even counted. And because I was risking 1-to-1, so it's actually not good for my future trades. So you should know that every every choice that you make now, it affects you in the future. I am very satisfied with the outcome of the trade, and yeah, I don't mind to take it anytime. It's just because the 1 hour candle was closing and I didn't pay attention to that. So now this 1 hour candle, it can reject to, I don't know till where it can create a bottom wick, and I don't want to be part of that. So a part of my rules is that I don't, whenever I put a trade, I just don't secure partials unless it's on a rejection area, which it was there. Actually, it was this line somewhere right there. This was a very small amount of pips for me to secure comparing to my risk. Let's check how many pips. Yeah, about 50 pips. Not even 50% of my target. Not even 50%. Yeah. I think it's fine, bro. It was a good trade, nice execution. So let me write it down that this was a break even. Break even trade. Oh, we don't have break even, so it's fine. Yeah, I think it's good. You said it's a risky, so the probability of going is too low. If you trade and it's giving you something, you should take it. Work according to your left side. Risk to reward is a scam. Oh wow, this is some bars right there, Roshan, bro. So I think you are a little bit right, but it's just about my rules. So my rules tells me not to take anything unless it hits. It either hits the take profit target or the stop loss. For example, because previously I was securing right there whenever it moves like 20-30 pips, I was securing something and then I regret it later. Then the price moves for 100 or hits my take profit, and then so it leads me to a consequence of action which is not good. So I think it's fine. Yeah, but you are right. Generally, you should secure something. Anyone who entered this should have secured something from this trade, because I don't take like a lot of trades. Probably one trade a day, sometimes none. So yeah, I like to leave it for the outcome of this trade. But it's not bad. The volume is a little bit slow actually, so whenever this 1 hour candle broke the previous high, it should have moved even a little bit more than that. Should have moved a little bit more. Yeah, tough. Little bit tough, guys. But it's all good. It's all good. W's in the chat. W's. To whoever took this trade and he got a win, he secured something. Yeah, definitely you are right. So let's remove this thing, lock this out, and yeah. Alright, so we have a new 1 hour candle and a new top down analysis now. It looks like, so the 4 hour candle is still extremely bullish, but this is the third 4 hour candle. It looks like, oh wow, I just saw this trade right now at 60 pips. Nice, bro. Nice, Roshan. It's a really good trade. Yeah, it's like a fake out trade. I think a fake out trade right there. We took this one right there. Wait, where was that? On the 15. Oh, right here. Yeah, I think right here. Yup, that's not a bad trade, bro, but for me, I think we trade a little bit, just a little bit, definitely. So what they call it, the basics, not the basics, but the idea is the same, but depending on which setups you are choosing. So I tend to be very picky with my setups, because nice, I try to choose the best setup always, because I have this one rule. It's my one rule of 10 trades. That means every 10 trades it should be like perfect. Each trade of them should be a perfect trade. Like, and that's how I calculate my win rate. That's how it gives me more confidence and better execution in the market, you know. But I am absolutely satisfied with my results here, with what happened. That's totally fine. So whenever a trade is break even, so it's not counted and I didn't lose money, so I have a chance now to risk this on another trade in the soon future. But yeah, let's see now. So 1 hour candle closed above this area right here, and it looks like it's rejecting. Yep, closed above this rejection area, created the nice, we have a very nice breakout, as you can see here. But unfortunately, to the left hand side we have a lot of rejections. Look at this resistance. We have 2 resistance in the near left hand side. So to be honest, buys are still tough for buys, because we have many rejections to the left hand side. Let's check 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame, it looks a little bit overextended. We probably need to retest these lows in order to take another buy. And the 15 minutes looks good. It looks good for buys, but I don't think I will be interested in anything, because the price action today is a little bit choppy. Look, we've been consolidating, and this breakout. So you know, actually when we have a breakout setup like this, whenever price broke the previous candle high, it should move without even going back. Like, it shouldn't even create this big of a retracement wicks. It should just move. That's I am saying this based on my backtesting, based on my experiences. So whenever it break, it should not move and tap you out of your break-even zone. Yes, Alex, I totally agree with you. I am rolling this up as well and going to enjoy my day. And I believe, by Allah guidance, I got to buy above because I was placed in previous low, but it didn't enter the market, went up, so I placed it in the top. Yes, bro, you should be careful with such market conditions. So I don't think we are going to get better setups than this. It's very choppy to the upside and price is not moving. I believe it's time to call it a day. Look at that, price is not moving at all. So if you guys enjoyed this live stream, I just leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm here Monday to Friday. This is my part-time job, is this live streaming, and my only payment is the likes and your nice comments. So if you guys enjoyed, just leave all these good things. W's in the chat. W's. I think the 1 hour wick is tapping the resistance. The 1 hour. Yes, bro. So actually you can, it's better just to call it a day, believe me, man. It's much better to call it a day. Just come back tomorrow with a fresh mind, relaxed mentality, you know, so you can pass your account and get a nice payout. It's not worth it to force anything at this moment. It's just not worth it, because look at this ugly movement. It's not even moving. Look, it's not moving. What's that? It's moving like a turtle. Look, just up and down, up and down. This is not the way you want these candles to move, believe me. Yup, that's very good. Nothing about the trade that I took, which I shared you. Yep, the idea, your idea in the Telegram that you shared with me is a perfect idea. Oh, appreciate that. So W's in the chat on the way out, guys, and just go touch some grass, you know, go spend some time with your family, friends, just take a walk in the park or anywhere. Just stay away from the screen, go do something you like. And that was it for today. Adios.